In this video, we are going to discuss arrays in Go. Arrays are fixed-size collections. We will cover array declaration, array initialization, determining the length of an array, accessing array elements using indexing, and finally, we will compare and contrast arrays with slices. Arrays in Go are fixed-size collections. Arrays are ordered sequences of elements with a fixed size determined at compile time. All elements in an array must be of the same data type. Arrays are zero-indexed, meaning the first element is at index 0, and they have contiguous memory allocation, which means the elements are stored next to each other in memory. Here's how you declare an array in Go. The basic declaration pattern is as follows: var, then the array name, then within square brackets the size of the array, followed by the data type of the elements in the array. For example, var numbers, within square brackets 5 int. This declares an array named numbers that can hold 5 integer values. Another example, var names, within square brackets 3 string. This declares an array named names that can hold 3 string values. And lastly, var scores, within square brackets 10 float 64. This declares an array named scores that can hold 10 float 64 values. Now, let's look at how to initialize arrays in Go. One way is to initialize it with 0 values. For example, var array name within square brackets 3 integer. This will create an array named array name of size 3, where all the elements are initialized to 0. Another way is to initialize with values. For example, noms:= within square brackets 3 integer, then within curly braces 1, 2, 3. This will create an array named nums of size 3 and initialize the elements with the values 1, 2, and 3. Similarly, names:= within square brackets 2 string, then within curly braces, golang. This will create an array named names of size 2 and initialize the elements with the strings go and lang. Let's see how we can find the length of an array and how indexing works. To find the length of an array, you can use the len function. For example, if we have an array name : within square brackets 5 integer, then within curly braces 10, 20, 30. Then calling len of array name will return 5, which is the size of the array. Remember that the size of an array is always fixed. Arrays are zero-based indexed. So to access the first element, you use array name within square brackets 0. To access the last element, you use array name within square brackets 4. To modify an element, you can use array name within square brackets 2 = 100. This will modify the element at index 2 to the value 100. Now let's see how to iterate over arrays. Here is a range loop example. Fruits : within square brackets 3 string, then within curly braces, apple, banana, orange. Then we can use a for loop with the range keyword to iterate over the array. The syntax is for index, value, equals range fruits. Then within the loop, we can print the index and the value. So, printf, within parenthesis, index : %d. value : %s, \n quote, index, value. This will print the index and value of each element in the array. Arrays versus slices. Let's compare arrays and slices. Arrays have a fixed size at compile time, while slices have a dynamic size and can grow. Arrays are a value type, meaning they are copied by value, while slices are a reference type, meaning they point to the underlying array. Arrays have better memory efficiency, while slices are more flexible and commonly used. Arrays are best used for known sizes, while slices are best used for most cases. When should you use arrays? Arrays are a good choice when you have fixed dimensions, such as coordinates or RGB values. They are also suitable for small collections with a known size, and in performance-critical applications where memory efficiency is important. However, avoid using arrays when the size needs to change dynamically. When working with user input collections, or when you need append or remove operations. In these cases, slices are a better choice.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.